another video. And as you saw in the past video, we finished painting the whole building, the whole tiny house. And thank you so much for all the great comments in the past video. It means so much reading all your suggestions, your support and all your opinions. It was really nice to read all of them. Even though we might not answer to all of them or like all of them, we still read through them. So thank you so much for that. And in this video, we actually are not fully done with painting. We did mention it in the past video that we did not paint the very top. And we're going to be doing that in this video, together with closing the very top gable corner end of the building. Let's first get started by painting the very top. Oh, whoa, what?
Oops.
What did you do? That is literally chocolate mousse.
It jiggles so much more.
Wow, chocolate mousse.
Uh-oh.
Pippa, do you like the color?
So we are done with one side. It looks quite nice. It was not as easy as I thought. It definitely takes a lot more effort, especially since you have to hold something against the actual siding, not to paint it the dark color. It really sprays over, but it looks pretty good, I think. Let's now get on with the other side and have it nice and beautiful. as you saw, we are finished with painting on the very top of the roof. It looks really nice, like a dark beam, and it's gonna match all the tones that we're adding as well. We wanted to now to do the gable tops there, to add a plank of wood and also in dark color up there. But for that we also need to add the metal behind, of course, because mouses and things and birds can go in there and currently make nests. So we need to add also the metal before we're adding the plank, but we need to have the corner covered so we can go flush against the corner, trim, and have it all nice and smooth transitions. So we have a small change of plans. We are first gonna add all the metal everywhere, so all this net in all the corners, so we can have it all mouse and rodent proof, so nothing can go in, before we add all the trims, and the trim on the very top is gonna be added together with the corners. So let's get started and add all the metal and have it all nice and sealed from birds and rodents. So we are gonna be stapling it on, which is kind of a new thing we're gonna try out to see how good it works. It will leave some holes in some places, which we are gonna address after, but we are closing majority of it, and oh yeah.
Oh, that works perfect. Because I think screwing them on is gonna take way too many screws and way too much effort.
Yeah, this works really well, and it holds it really good in place. And the places where we can't really reach, we can put a staple and miss. We can put a staple and kind of close up that hole. Yeah, that works really well. Yeah, we can make it fit the shape of the...
Because this metal is really flexy, so...
Oh yeah, and it
really
embeds all of the pattern into the... Okay. So we are done with almost all the corners except this one. Most of them were super easy. Some had a bit more messing around, like that corner, but it was still not that hard. With the staple gun, it's just so easy. Here on this corner, we have to cut some of the siding since we did it so mixed matched, just because we thought we were gonna go through and cut it straight. I have ordered the new saw, but it's not here yet, so we don't have the time to wait for it. So we're gonna go up there with the old saw and cut that as straight as possible so we can just put the metal a bit nicer, because currently it's so zigzag that I would be messing around with the metal forever. So yeah, let's get that done, and then we're gonna be done with the corners. And we can move on to the top of the gables. So we're finished with all the corners. It is all sealed up from rodents. I definitely don't think they're getting through that. They will, of course, bite through the wood if they have to. It's not like they don't know how. This just prevents them from just straight up going in and just having a straight access. So that definitely will help with that situation. Now we're just gonna do the very top gable end. That still is all open, and birds been flying in and out there, the ones that have been causing all the damage. So let's close it finally up. So it is also ready to be, well, sealed up, I guess. So yeah, let's do that quickly, and then we are done having the house secured pretty much from rodents. So I am finished with the upstairs here. As you can see, it looks a lot better being screwed down, and there's not actually any gap below that any rodent can go through, but we're still leaving this mesh so it can ventilate through, because you need all your cavities, all these things need to ventilate. If they don't ventilate, moisture builds up and it rots. So ventilation is the most important throughout the facade, under the roof, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, now we got to move on to the other side, which is a lot more difficult because the other side has a slightly more different angle, and it's also flush to the siding, which means it's a lot more difficult. So we might have to take it off to be able to do the other side, but let's move on to the other side before the sun sets, because I feel like it's already getting quite dark. So it doesn't really look like we have done much in this video, but we have secured it from birds and rodents. The biggest things that will kind of attack the house is mice and birds, especially on top of the roof. They already had started making some nests in multiple places. So now we have kind of secured it. They can't go in there. They cannot try to make a nest. And I think mice also are not gonna get in. We don't have it like 100% secure. Of course, there's gonna be small holes that I've missed, like 98, 96% secured for sure, which is better because we're trying to eliminate as many options for the mice and birds to get in so they don't do any damage. Now, last thing we need to do is add all the trims, all the corner finishes, everything, and have it fully done. I think that's the only things we do, and some more roof modifications for the winter. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're gonna see you in the next one when we continue on to make this thing finished. Really beautiful. Time to get rid of the paper.